Hey, what's up everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching in. This is Sanket and you're watching the Technodrift. Amazfit, a brand that is very popular among smartwatches, and really this is the one category that has made this brand much popular. Now for starters, Amazfit is a brand under Huami Corporation and this is the sole partner for all Xiaomi's wearables including the Mi Band series. Now in today's video, we'll review the Amazfit BPU and see whether this watch is the best smartwatch under 4000 rupees or not. But wait, before going to the review, make sure you click the subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it so you don't miss our future videos. And then what? You know it, right? Shall I tell you that again? Sit back, relax, buckle up and enjoy the intro. Now I hope you enjoyed the intro and if you did, then please hit the like button. Now without further wasting your time, let's get into the review. First, let's start with the build quality and design of this band. You get a plastic frame here with a slight metallic finish, which I think is okay for the price. There is the square form factor which kind of looks like Apple Watch series, but it has big bezels with Amazfit branding just below the display. The watch is of regular size, but due to this big bezels, the display kind of feels small. The silicone strap is also soft and comfortable, and at the same time it can be replaced with any other bands in the market. It is also available in green and pink colors, and this is the black one. Coming to the display, you get a 1.43-inch color TFT LCD screen with a resolution of 320 by 302 pixels, and the display just looks great for this price point. First of all, the touch response is insanely good. The colors and the brightness are on point and no complaints there. There is no auto brightness sensor though, so you have to adjust it manually, and it also gets pretty bright outdoors. The display is a 2.5D curved one which is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass and also has an anti-fingerprint coating. Now operating this band is super easy. Swiping up from the bottom brings you to notifications. Well, you can't respond to them, but you can delete individual notifications. Swiping down from the top shows a quick menu for DND, alarms, brightness and settings. And covering the screen turns off the display. Swiping right brings in activity goal, heart rate, SpO2, stress monitoring, Pi score, weather, music, workout, sleep, alarm, and holding the screen for some time lets you switch between 4 watch faces, which later can be customized in the app, which includes around 50 watch faces, and you also get the option to customize your very own watch face. Pressing the side physical button opens the menu for a whole lot of functions where you get the activity goal, which shows steps, calories burned and distance. Then there is Pi score, which counts all your personal activities and gives you a score depending on a person's age and fitness level. Then there is heart rate, sleep, workout modes, which has almost 60 plus workout modes such as running, cycling, swimming, badminton, basketball and others. Then there is workout history, SpO2 tracker, stress monitoring, breathing exercise, female menstrual cycle tracking, alarm, settings and more, which includes weather, music control, countdown, stopwatch, Pomodoro tracker, wall clock, camera control and find my phone. That was a bucket full of features. Also, the watch comes with a lift wrist to wake sensor which works, but there is a bit of delay when compared to other smartwatches. The Zepp app, which is the companion app for the smartwatch, is quite a feature-rich app which has additional features such as standing reminder, active heart rate monitoring, tracking SpO2 during sleep, all-day stress monitoring, to-do list and many other features. This app is available both for Android and iOS devices. And do note that This watch comes with Bluetooth 5.0 and there are no problems of random disconnections through the app. Talking about the main features for which you will buy a smartwatch are the regular heart rate monitoring, SpO2 tracking and sleep monitoring. Now the step tracking was pretty accurate and same is the case with heart rate monitoring and SpO2 tracking. We compared it with Apple Watch Series 6 and the results were quite accurate considering the price. The sleep monitor was also very accurate and it also has REM tracking. Moving on to call settings, you do get the option to silence or reject the call, and the best part is you also get the option to reject the call by sending a quick message, which honestly I couldn't even find in mid-range smartwatches also. Now do not expect replying to notifications or answering calls at this price point. Now additional features inside the more option include music control, which has options for track change as well as volume control. Then there is also the option for camera control, which works flawlessly. Then there is weather, countdown, stopwatch, Pomodoro tracker, which everyone should use, wall clock and Find My Phone, which by the way only vibrates the phone because there is no speaker out there. The watch also comes with 5 ATM water resistance, so you can take it to the shower or swimming up to 50 meters and there's no problem out there. The watch has a 230 mAh battery capacity and company claims that it can last up to 9 days. But in our testing, it lasted up to 4 days with continuous heart tracking on. Few workout modes were used and the watch was connected to the phone all the time. Well, typically the watch will last you more than a week if you use the manual heart rate tracking. The good thing of this watch is that it comes with magnetic pogo pin charger and it roughly takes around 2 hours to completely charge it. Now talking about problems or bugs, I could find out that whenever I am in the middle of a workout and I manually track my heart rate, then it shows some abnormal results in the first time, and then in subsequent tracking it shows accurate results. Well, this problem is only with manual tracking and not with automatic tracking. The second problem which I could find out is that sometimes it doesn't even record my activity after I end a workout and says saving failed due to insufficient activity. Well, these are some problems which I could find out, and I'm sure this all can be fixed with a software update. Now overall, I would say this is the best smartwatch under the price segment of 4000, and it's the best value if you get it around 3500 during offers. Now I know that there are some minor problems, but the amount of features you get in this smartwatch makes me overlook those problems. Well, in this price segment, you also get the vanilla version Realme Watch, both Storm Watch and the newly launched Noise ColorFit Pro 3. Well, we'll surely make a comparison video if you get our hands on these watches. Well, that was all for this video. We hope you liked the video, and if you did, then please hit the like button and share this video with your friends who are searching for a smartwatch under the price segment of 4000. Also, if you have any queries regarding this watch, then please comment below and we'll definitely reply. Also, if you want to get in touch with us, then do follow us on all our social media handles. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.